evening with your CIG TV News Update. I'm Donna Bush. We begin with the news of a waste management course government agencies are taking part in. That 40-hour hazardous waste operations and emergency response certification training program that's sponsored by the Ministry of Health, Sports, Youth and Culture. It all happens this week. Coordinated by the Department of Environmental Health, the training takes place at the Public Works Training Room. That's through the end of this week. And that's when a simulation emergency exercise will also take place at the Fire Services Training Ground. Now, the training addresses the involvement of hazardous materials. This is because a hazmat incident is not necessarily a single event. Hazardous materials can be contributing factors in aircraft or port incidents, fires, hurricanes, earthquakes, terrorist activities, or other disastrous conditions. In the past, many Cayman Islands government departments or authorities participated in the training, and a number of these individuals will be updating their training by taking part in the refresher course and completing 3 half-day modules of classroom and field instruction. And of course, CIG TV will be bringing you more on the training later on this week. In other news, the National Gallery opened another big art exhibition on Friday night. Members were the first to see the Jamaican art 1960 and 1970s exhibit open at the gallery. The local gallery is running the exhibition with the National Gallery of Jamaica until May 15th of this year. The works of Edna Manley, Carl Abrahams and Barrington Watson, just to name a few, are on display for all to see. Now, a special lecture by the director of Jamaica's National Gallery was also held on Saturday.
After looking at the survey of Cayman art from the same sort of period in our last exhibition, Our Story of Art, we're now leading on to look at the art of our closest neighbours around the same time.
Okay, well, it's a variety of works, both paintings and sculptures, and it's from a lot of the artists who are considered to be now, well, some of the major names in Jamaican art, like Barrington Watson, Alvin Marriott, Eugene Hyde, Carl Parbosing, Edna Manley, Albert Huey, a lot of names that I'm sure a lot of people in the Cayman Islands will be familiar with, those who are interested, of course, and I hope that's everybody in the visual arts. The work that is here really shows some of the more mature artists of the 60s and 70s at the top of their game. They're really producing really significant and strong work, but it also shows the artists who were young and emerging and up and coming at the time.
If you'd like more details on this or any other exhibit that is at the National Gallery, you can get in touch with them by email or by website. Well, it was a red dress affair at the Ritz Friday night. The annual Cayman Heart Fun event attracted hundreds of residents dressed in red. Money was raised for the organization while everyone learned more about the obesity epidemic around the world and right here in Cayman. Cayman Heart Fun helps to educate and assist those in the Cayman Islands who may be suffering with heart conditions. As always, reminding you to tune into Radio Cayman's Talk Today show. That's weekdays at 12:15 with host Sterling Dwayne Ebanks. On Talk Today Tuesday, MLA's Arden McLean and Ezard Miller will be on. You'll want to hear what issues they are talking about. And don't forget, you can watch the CIG TV News Update rebroadcast throughout the night or on our Facebook and YouTube pages. And that ends another news update here on CIG TV for today. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for watching. I hope you do the same again.